Well, I had to do it. Poor thing, it was so sad looking, sitting there all alone. You'd have done the same thing also. Nobody should have to be alone at Christmas. Poor thing, it looked so pitiful. It just got my heart. Now I know you guys are going to say, Bob, what are you talking about? Well, what I'm talking about is my little Christmas tree. You see, this is my tree for this year. And it's an interesting story how I came to get it. I was going down to my trash room at my condominium building, and I saw this little tree sitting over, all crumpled up in a pile of trash. And I said, that poor tree, it looks unloved, it looks all alone. I couldn't have that. It just broke my heart. So I got that tree out of the trash, and I bent out its branches. It was all mangled up, and I brought it home. And I'm going to love this little tree. Now, I know some of you are saying, but Bob, it's a pink Christmas tree. How can you love that? Well, should we just judge on appearance sake? It's like people. We look at people and say, oh, well, they're not beautiful. They're not worthy of being loved. The truth is, all of us, like this tree, are reflections of the divine. You know, Christians right now are celebrating the birth of Christ. And I think that no matter what your religion, we can find beauty in that moment as well. For the birth of Christ represents the birth of a child, a new life entering the earth, and a child of divine promise. Are not all children connected to the divine? Are they also, like the Christ child, not loved and blessed? And do they not bring us a little glimpse of divinity? I think so. You know, some of you have written this year and you said, Bob, I feel all alone and I'm very depressed. You know, I think our culture makes it very hard for people at the holidays, because they make this kind of false image that all the families have to be happy and smiling and around a table and with beautiful, food on the table and glowing lights. And I know the truth is that many of you this year have told me, we're not even putting up decorations. We're too poor. We can't afford the extra electricity. Yeah, I know. We've all had a very hard year economically, myself included. But you know what? We're going to see things get better. On December 31st, I'm going to have my annual New Year's predictions. And you guys check back here, because we're going to have that on December 31st. But in the meantime, I want you just to look at this little Christmas tree. Or you might call it a Yule tree. Actually, the pagans had it first. It's actually a Yule tree. Christmas, Yule, it's all the same. But like this little tree, we should look around our neighborhoods and in our communities. Maybe you know somebody who feels alone, who's unloved. Maybe you feel alone and unloved. Wouldn't it be a wonderful thing to go and bring some joy? Maybe you could bake some cookies and visit somebody, a shut-in, an elderly person. Take them a little gift. Spend some time with them. Let them know they're not alone. We have so many blessings in our world if we'll only remember it. Let this holiday season be a time of joy. Let it be a time of you looking at the spiritual things. I know a lot of us right now don't have a lot economically. And I know because I've been getting the letters from so many of you. We don't have to spend our Christmas trying to be elaborate and give fancy presents. What's more important is give of yourself, give of your time. Maybe you have a friend that you can't afford a gift for, but you could say, hey, let me come over. I'm going to give you the gift of cleaning your house for you or washing your car. Spending quality time. That's what's important. Like our little tree here, we're all worthy of love and attention. And to think somebody took this beautiful little tree and threw it in the trash makes me sad. But that's reflective of a over-consumerized culture. They can't appreciate the beauty in the little things. But hopefully here at Spiritchannel, we're going to cultivate friendships this year. 2012 is coming, and it's going to be a wonderful time for all of us. So let's all gather around and let's reflect on the little things, the things that are humble that get cast aside, and let's see them for the beauty that they are. I'm so glad you guys are here with me, and I'm glad to have found my little Christmas tree this year, for it's bringing me a lot of joy. For somebody else it was an item of trash, but I've restored it to its beauty, and I'm going to enjoy it. So join with me while I put my star on my little tree. And let's hope that we all have a very Merry Christmas, a blessed Yule, a happy Hanukkah, and a wonderful Kwanzaa. I'm so glad you guys are here, and I send my blessings to all of you. Have a very, very Merry holiday.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year